A board kidding into your offline review. Good thing I noticed my mic wasn't activating. I was like, oh my god. And good thing I didn't. I noticed right away. Wukong versus Shyvana. Let's get right into it. Clearing up this game. I'd probably, yeah, I'd clear up upwards this game too. Top is Olaf or Set, pretty aggressive champions. I'm going to assume they don't have TPs either, because those champions usually have a Ghost or Ignite or something. Okay, full clearing up. So far everything looks good. Go top grab. You just want to also full clear up, Q smite, boom, and here I'll just run away. There's no point to fight her. You already won the exchange, right? You already got the smite. Then in this case, you have Olaf right behind you, so why not? Just make sure you careful you don't die. Nice. And insta base. Then you just insta base like you could like start basing this bush or basing the bush below you, and then obviously like Olaf's like protecting you, and he also doesn't know that you're basing, so he has no reason to check all these bushes, because he has to go lane. Yeah, I don't want to fight here. I know Olaf's fighting, so you kind of have no choice but to be with him, but I think it's still winnable too. You just run into the W. If you just dodge this W, your WQ would kill him. So it's just I think it's a fine fight because you definitely kill. You just literally the only spell you can't get hit by is this W, and you literally eat into it. So I think here you see him start Wing. Even that, you just have to W better. You W downwards, and this will avoid his W, but you kind of W to the side dish, right? In fact, actually, no, you didn't even, you just missed your W, actually. It wasn't that you W to the side, you just got hit by it, and then you W'd out. So you just have to land your W there, that was it. But fine. Clear up. Your jungle lane's still fine. Maybe Set's more ahead than he should be, but jungle-wise, you're fine, because their jungle hasn't got anything. You get level 6, you walk in, ult, double Q, ult again. Yeah, looks well played. You got the double Q off, that's all I really care about. Killed him. He got dragon, but whatever. Clear up again. You're gonna play for the grubs because you're shrugging the Shyvana. And you lost the dragon, so you want to get something. You don't want to just let him get dragon and grubs, so we're definitely gonna be making these grubs a priority. Getting top, run to grubs now. These should be free. Not only do you 1v1, but their top laner is dead. Here there's no point to 50-50, right? When you see him, you should just run at this Shyvana. You see him now, just run at him, right? You should know you 1v1 for a couple reasons. A, you've gotten 2 kills in the assist game. Has Shyvana got 2 kills in the assist game? I don't think so, right? And your champ's just a better 1v1 champ, especially when you have your ult up. If your ult's down, you're pretty weak, but with ult up, you should be a pretty strong 1v1 champ. So here, um, if you want, you could like Q smite this one of them, but then afterwards, I would immediately go and start fighting her. It looks like you're scared of her, but you just win 1v1. If you look at them as well, she has pickaxe longsword, which is a 1.1 gate gold. You have 1200 plus one. You're over up a thousand. You're up over 1,000 gold on him stat wise. So you shouldn't be like. It looks like you're hesitant. Again, you still killed him, but like if you look at your body language, you look very. I mean, you're Wing out. You look very unsure. But you should be. It's one of those things where if you don't think you are stronger than them, then why are you even pulling the grubs, right? You should only be pulling grubs as a sign of strength. Like, oh, if you come, I beat you. If you don't come, then I get them for free, right? We'll put into your grump. You see them pushing, so you walk over. Lucian says thanks you. I would never flash for this kill. I know you're like pissed, like, oh my god, he's gonna get away. But just let him die. Like I'd rather keep your flash for like this dragon fight in a minute, right? Dragon spawns in a minute. Sorry, keep yawning. I think Wukong, some of one of those champs where if you could get flash in and get like a flash W ER like a 3-man ult that will win you a dragon fight, win you a team fight, and that will in return will win you a game, right? So I think your flash has. I mean, perfect example here. If you had flash, this would kill. This would be like a two kill, right? You flash right now, flash ER, and then you're like, oh, why is it different from Lucian? Well, this is double kill, right? You flash right here, ER. This guy's a 2-man ult because he has to walk into you to tower, and if he walks this way, well then he's just running. He's just running farther from his tower, and then after you kill Shyvana, then you'll just cut him off. So yeah, this guy's. I think if you had ult, this would be a double kill. Looks like you at least still kill Victor. And here you should be looking to insta base after this crab. Dragon spawns at 15. I want you to spend your money. You have ult, 1,300 gold. Right now you could buy full mercs plus another component, or you could buy your full component. Like whatever you want to buy, you have. You have component, you have mercs, you have you know phage, you have tunneler. Again, you have mercs. Like you have anything you want. Here at base, and I run straight to dragon. Like in my head, like you're 5-1-1. You're so strong. You should want to play for the dragon. You obviously know you're way stronger than Shyvana. I want to, but the longer you take the base, well then now you either A, can't base before dragon, which sucks because why would you not want to spend your money? Or B, if you do base before dragon, now you won't be in time for the dragon. I don't know why you're letting this guy do dragon. Like, yes, if let's say I know your AD carry died. Let's say his bot lane was holding his hand. Their AD carry and the support is also hitting the dragon. Well, it makes sense. You can't fight because it's 2v3. But in this case, like you see them, you have good vision. You see that they're actually not helping him. So you could like jump over the wall, blast pun over, and there's like, and even if they start immediately walking, it's like a 5 second walk from lane to dragon. So if you can time it where like you're jumping over as the dragon's like 2k, well then you're not 1v4ing. It's a 2v it's a 1v1 you could say almost, right? Or in this case, like you see how Victor's walking to the thing. Imagine you're sitting in the lime bush, right? You're just sitting in this bush, biding your time, waiting for the dragon to get low. Victor decides to walk into you. Boom, you one shot Victor. Right, right here. Boom, boom. Victor face tracks you. You one shot Victor, and boom. Even though your AD carry is dead for the dragon, I could say their mid's dead for the dragon, and that's an even trade, right? So I don't like the idea of just giving him second dragon when you're so insanely strong. And if you are giving him the dragon, you better be taking his top side camps, his Gromp or his Wolves, right? But again, preferably I think you should just fight it, especially because like if you look at it when you press tab here, I'll pause when you press tab. You're obviously way stronger than the mid jungler, right? Um, and then your mid laner is actually stronger than their mid laner too. Your mid laner is 1-0, their mid laner is 0-2. Your mid has an item, their mid doesn't have an item. Your biggest disadvantage is in bot lane, right? But I think that your champ specifically is really good into AD carries because that's just what your champ's good at. Your champ has base armor because of your passive. Lucian is mobile with Z, but you kind of not against you because your ult cancels dashes. He can't dash through your ult, right? So I don't know. I think your champ's just particularly good to their champs. And again, they're not babysitting him. Yes, you could say, oh, there's no point to fight Dragon because my top's 5-2 and my bot's 0-8. So I actually agree with that. If you want to give Dragon, that's fine. But again, you better be diving the set, taking, Shyvana's top camp, doing something like that. But again, I think if Lucian isn't babysitting Shyvana and literally leashing him the Dragon, which he isn't, then there is counterplay. If that makes sense, right? Okay, blue spawns in 30. If I was you, I'd be playing for his blue buff. But again, back to the problem you have to be basing way earlier. Because again, if I was you, I want to play for his blue buff respawn, his ground respawn. I want to be ganking top, even diving top. But I don't want to be doing all this with 2,000 gold in my fucking inventory. So you should definitely be basing way earlier. And right now there'd be no hesitation. You see a half HP set under a tower, you're diving him. You see a Shyvana, you're killing him too. Which I guess you're not hesitating. You are going for, which is good. I'm glad. I mean, you are way stronger. You should be using your lead, right? I mean, now it makes sense you're saying because you're so close to item, but like the space is so delayed. I mean, you have no ult, you cannot fight. It's really simple. You have 3,000 gold in ult. There is no fucking universe you're fighting the solution. It's not happening. You're just basing right now. If Jin wants to die, he's 0-5. What's the point? What's the difference between going 0-5 to 0-6? You dying with 3,000 gold in your inventory is ridiculous. This cannot happen, right? And I assume you even have a shutdown. So if they get you shut down, I'm even more mad. You somehow didn't have a shutdown. But this is ridiculous. You should be basing. You didn't base after red because you needed 2750. Okay, then get this one camp. Skip your Gromp. This is your 2750 right here, and then you're gonna base item and you're gonna run straight to the respawning herald. Like this is just ridiculous. Like normally, if you have to understand, even though the Lucian's fed, if you show a bot with 2 full items, ult up, flash up, I guarantee you Lucian can play fights like fucking Gumayushi and you'll kill him because like your champ's just really good. You're a fed bruiser. 80 carries can't really deal with you, right? Play for Herald now. Play for Dragon. The Dragon probably decides the game. Just walking too early. Like I know you're trying to save Annie, but like Olaf's not here yet. He's your strongest member. Once you see Olaf maxes up, it's fine. You have to back up. You cannot make yourself get chunked. You cannot have your W be blown. You cannot have your ult be blown. If you could just, honestly, here you could just walked out. Getting your ult blown is the worst part. Because without ult, again, you really cannot team fight now, and you really want to team fight this, even if it's 45. Fuck it. But that without ult, I think it's impossible now. Now you have to leave. And if you try to team fight without ult, it's impossible. But again, if you had ult up and you're not in Gromp right now, even though it's 45, imagine you're here, fucking, running over W E ulting these guys. If you stun these guys, Olaf will 2v1 these guys. You're 2v1ing these guys, Olaf's 2v1ing these guys. You're not winning your 2v1, but you're not dying. You're just not. You're stalling them. You have your ult invis to stall. Your ult two knockups to stall. You're gonna knock up, play towards Olaf. By the time your two knockups are done, this guy's dead. This guy's probably dead. Kill the victor, and then you guys can play the remainder of the fight. But you're too far, and you have no ult. You see, like Olaf, like killed their Swain, and then got Lucian to half HP and Victor to half HP. So imagine if you're nearby with your ult as well. But now I think when you lose this fight, you lose the game. You guys all die. Another shutdown. Lose the dragon. Now they have 3 dragons, so they have Soul Wind Con. I just think you have to realize, like, in this game, it's fine that your Ballion's behind. This game is the Olaf and Wukong show. But you have to make sure you're fighting with ult up, flash up, all your money spent. And I think if you're doing that, you and Olaf can unironically, like, 2v3, 2v4, any fight, you know? But when you're getting your ult blown, or dying, or getting your flash blown, um, playing with your weak members, then you can just fucking wrap it up. Fight on mid, double Q. Oh, nice. I mean, nice fight on mid. Anyway, yeah, when your ult's up, you can basically win any fight. So that was good. Ult is down, sadly. But even, I mean, Olaf is so strong. Nice. Play mid. Play dragon in a minute. This is their soul. They get this, they win the game. I mean, you're just getting caught, right? You're getting hit by a Swainy. Not really much else. You have E up, you have W up. It just cannot get hit by that ability, right? And once you get hit by it, honestly, at this point, just commit. Like, you got hit by it, bro. Instead of Wing out, like, just W in and E in. This is a 3-man ult, right? 3-man ult into, like, a 6-man ult, you could say. And then while all that's happening, Olaf is literally fucking reeking through hell. At this point, just full commit with Olaf. Like, imagine you're diving them with Olaf. Like, you saw, like, you and Olaf can fucking do anything, right? If you're just getting it, he died before he killed anyone. I guarantee if you went with him, look how low Swain is. Swain would die, he'd get Triumph, he would conquer. You'd probably kill the Lucian. Now you go in, and this is a great go in. Look, you're almost 4v1ing. I want you to imagine Olaf's alive this entire time. Look, this is a fucking perfect example. I want you to imagine you're doing this exact same fight with Olaf. I think you guys can 2v5 any fight. Because look how fucking OP you look this fight. You probably did this 6,000 damage by yourself. You don't sound like fucking Zyra and Jhin are doing anything. I promise you. I think their combined KD is like 0 and 10, or even worse at this point. You try to steal it, valiant effort, but you lose it. Now you lost soul. It's nice. I mean, and he barely hit this guy. This is literally just your damage, and you see how you're like this. This is just you, and you killed him. That's the most reddest member. Wait, that's the first time this game you went on Lucian with ult, and you just ran him down. Imagine all the other times you either fought him with too much money inventory or no ult, and now imagine Olaf on top of him as well with you. These fights would have been a blur. But now I think you're just too behind. You lost Soul, you lost all these towers. I assume they're gonna get Baron. Now they just win the game, right? Yeah, I don't know. I think a lot more confidence, and most of it's just knowing like, who do I play for, who do I focus, and then it's a lot. It's just if you show up to fights with Olaf, Dragon fight, Balian fight, Baron fight, I don't care what it is. If you show up these fights with Olaf, with ult up, flash up, all your money spent, not 3,000 money, and Olaf's there, I generally think you will win every fight. But you lost like 5 fights in a row because you either didn't have ult, or you didn't have flash, or you had too much money. And then by the fourth fight or fifth fight, then you fought them properly. But by then, you've already given thousands of gold away and multiple dragons, so it was kind of too they've outscaled, you know. So if you have any questions, you can ask me. But I think that's the major takeaway. But you said that you thought this VOD would be the same as last one. I think this VOD and the last VOD are completely different, which is a good thing. More points to work on. But um, if anything, you thinking that they're the same VOD, then I could argue that's a concern. Because you thought that this VOD was the same as last VOD, but last VOD you just wasted time. This VOD, I don't think you ever wasted time. I just think you spent your time badly. Or you went, or you just didn't understand the win condition. Okay, if you have any questions, you can message me as always, Board Kitty.